Before I sew and cut in my project, I steam the front piece gently. I do not put the iron directly on the knitting. I hover over the garment while it's steaming. Now I show it to you on the swatch I made for this video because, as you see, I've made the finish on my spot cardigan. Here on the sewing machine, I sew 3 times down through the 2 lines knitted in color B. And be gentle when sewing and avoid pulling the knitwear when it is in the machine. Instead, try to feed the machine with the fabric. Doing it on this little swatch is easier than sewing in a garment. Place a large sheet of paper or similar between the front and the back to protect the back when the front piece is cut with the scissors. And cut down through the line knitted in color A. Pick up stitches for the front edge. I steam the seam allowance, and the edge I cut up lies flat against the backside. I place my project flat on a table so it does not stretch while I work with it. Doing it on this little swatch is easier than working with the garment. Try to avoid the front edge to curve, but keep it straight. Place the ribbon on top of the cottage. Cut the ribbon length to cover the entire cottage, adding 1 cm extra at both ends. Fold one ribbon end with a 1 cm crease and iron it to hold its shape. Place the ribbon again on the cottage and fasten the ribbon to your work with large stitches in the middle. Start at the folded end and make these stitches in another color to make them easy to see, and I will remove them later. I fasten the ribbon with these stitches instead of needles. They make it easier to sew the smaller stitches along the ribbon edge afterwards. When you reach the bottom, fold the end of the ribbon underneath so that the length fits perfectly. And sew with tiny stitches along all 4 sides of the ribbon. I first sew the side of the ribbon along the rib, and then I sew the other sides. And then I remove the thread.